Wheel of Time, you say? I have no idea. But I do love this chair. It's great. Ooh, what's that? Hey, a pine cone. Mmm, smells delightful. Let's get that out of here. Let's go. Man, my own bones are aching. I like going for a walk. Hey, that's a birdie. Look at that up there. I like birdies. Oh, what's that over there in the forest? Oh, you know what I could really go with? A tree hug. Wonderful. Karn! Hello. Jafe Dubkins here. And I have to say there's been some unsettling news. You know, as the founder of TLM, uh, I try to be on the cusp of all things Dumbkins. and and TLM may be in danger, folks, and we must come together. Now, I think I'm going to start a petition on the greatest website ever called change.org because it can't be true. It can't be true. TLM must live on forever. With our number one supporter and founder, Rafe Judkins, who is the best showrunner ever. He could not have been fired from God of War. There's no way that this is happening. There's no way. It's impossible. TLM will live on, and just look for that. Look for the change.org, because every time we do a change.org petition, it matters, and it doesn't. It's not just a waste of time. Things happen because of change.org. Remember, Dave Dumbkins says, founder of TLM, says, support Rafe Judkins and get him back on God of War, because we need gay Kratos. And if Kratos isn't a 5-foot tall gay woman, I'm gonna riot, and TLM will be behind me. Just saying. Okay, just saying. Hey, what's up? TLM will be represented at Dragon's. F yeah, Mark. Awesome. What's up, guys? Was there some weirdo here named Jave Dumbkins? I mean, what a weirdo that guy is. Holy moly. No, unfortunately, not yet. But look. So and oh man, where's my music? Hold on. So I wasn't sure I was going to do a stream tonight because it is late, but I figured this warrants some quick coverage at least. So I don't know if it's going to be a long one tonight, but big news. Okay, so there's, if you're paying attention, some things are happening, and it's all good. I know, Jave Dumbkins is upset, but for us, it's great. Okay, so if you didn't catch the news, hold on a sec. I have to play my favorite video of all time real quick.
Clean her with butts. We're thin. I could crush a walnut with my vagina. Night bitch.
Okay, we have Night Bitch to look forward to. It's all right. Don't worry. God of War, not having God of War, it's okay. Night Bitch is coming. Okay. So yeah, not fired from Wheel of Prime yet, but see, so before we get into the God of War stuff, remember, things seem to be happening because we'll go back to it, but remember, several months ago, Wheel of Time is in danger of being canceled. Right? So this rumor came out about season 3 being the barometer for which they're going to decide whether or not season 4 is going to happen, right? So that just doesn't happen. That doesn't happen to shows that are doing good, right? If you got a show that's doing great, you have those things like for instance, Slow Horses on Apple TV. They just crank those out because they do well for Apple TV, right? You don't have a project that's in doubt, you know, like this, right? So we have the hesitation to renew Wheel of Time for season 4, right? Which we were all told that we're just being blah blah blah. It's not going to happen. Wheel of Time is this most successful show ever. Blah blah blah. Right? So we all trying to gaslight us. And then we get the news that broke today. But the dungeon, good to see you, man. Staple Bow, always good to see you. Trip, what's up, dude guy? What a beautiful time to be alive. Evening all. Yes. Yes. Mark, thank you for representing TLM at Dragonsteel Nexus. You're the man. Mahalander, yes, the project was beneath his genius. I'm sure he rolled out his plans for a 5'4" Lady Kratos named Kratios, who was the bestest ever. McCowan, Wheel of Time fans suffer to save God of War fans from Rafe. True, big true. CA, Constraint Active. If only Amazon and Sony had shown such discerning sense of quality with Wheel of Time, yes. But look, so there is hope, right? There is hope. So we have some things. So there are things happening now with Amazon, and it's one of those things that do we start getting excited that maybe Amazon has decided that maybe actually money is important? Because you got to look at what's going on at Amazon. Amazon has some of the poopiest shows on the planet right now, like just galactic failures that nobody cares about. So, you got the big one. The big one off the top, obviously, Rings of Power is just a failure. They won't admit it to themselves, since they keep wanting to tell us. I find it amazing that they keep wanting to tell us that Rings of Power. Oh, we're so happy with the performance of Rings of Power. We had 100 million people watch it. And it's like, well, that's like 50 million less than your fake numbers from season 1. How are you calling that successful? You didn't even reach your season 1 numbers. Right, so we're being, it's like, oh, we're pretty happy with how. I could probably find the article if I wanted to, but I'm not going to find it right now. So trust me, I know it's out there. But basically saying, oh, we're happy with the engagement for Rings of Power. We spent billions of dollars on it, and we're happy that 100 million people clicked on it and then clicked off of it. What do you say? Season 1 had 150 million. Well, that whatever. 100 million, that's 100 million, right? So 100 million. 100 million is trash. It's trash. And the fact that it didn't even get to any of the top of the didn't even get to the top of the charts on the Nielsen ratings. What, Samba TV, Nielsen, that it never got to the top. That's like the flagship show they're running right now at Amazon, which is Rings of Power. So Rings of Power isn't going anywhere. Unfortunately, I know we all hope that it's gonna, go away, but it's just not, right? They've spent too much money. They just can't. They just can't, right? But we do have other expendable shows, and other shows that Amazon seems to be looking at and going, maybe we need to retool so some of these shows can actually be successful. Because they need to start being like, they need some sort of success, like Amazon's lineup, right? So you have what? So first of all, Wheel of Time is a failure. We all know that. We've seen the numbers. They they keep trying to gaslight us all and say, oh no, it's successful. It's not. We all know it's not. We've seen the numbers. It's not successful, right? It hasn't been, and it's now on the chopping block. Literally, that's not even. I don't even think it's disputed. We have the people that want to pretend that it's like, oh, it's going to be fine because the ratings are going to be great for season 3. Don't. It's fine, but it's literally on the top chopping block. Rings of Power is going to be safe, so they're going to take that loss, right? But then those you got those two. Then you have they keep trying to make Citadel shows, which nobody watches. I know. I think it was Al Dan said I tried to watch Citadel. It's just another generic spy organization. Like the amount of stupid spy organizations that are in the world. It's just boring. It's just uninteresting, boring crap. So they have the different Citadel series now that come out on Amazon, which nobody watches. The Boys is gone into just nobody cares about the. It's amazing how popular The Boys was and how nobody cares at all about The Boys anymore. So The Boys isn't making any money for them. Gen V, which is a derivative of The Boys, isn't making any money. Reacher is doing fine, but it just can't be Reacher. Terminal List, I don't know if that's ever coming out. Well, it would be nice if it comes out. I'd like to see season 2 of that. But the shows on Amazon, they're no good. They're falling behind rapidly. And I think that this announcement that they've axed Rafe from God of War is a course correction, I think. At least a sign of a course correction, because if you look at what's going on, you now have Wheel of Time in doubt for season 4, and now you have the person that runs the shitty Wheel of Time show has been removed from God of War. So now it'll be interesting to see who is. I'll look at the article. I don't think it says who is replacing Rafe and crew, but. I mean, hopefully, I hesitate to say it's got to be better, but it's got to be better, right? Salty, what's up, buddy? The nightmare started 11/19/21. Rest in piss, Rafe, for $2. Thanks, buddy. Always the prophet, never the dragon. Yeah, I try. What's up, Aldan? What's up? Yeah, only 34% completion for Rings of Power. What if they give God of War to Payne McKay? I highly like that. I think that's the next big thing, though. Trip. I think you're right. Is who ends up with it? I think that's the big signal of what is going to change here. Now is yes, they've removed the problem child, or one of the big problem children. Right. Rafe is gone. Okay, so that's good. But the big question is who is going to jump in and take over? So I think that's the next big question, is to see who's taking over, right? So God of War TV series shakeup, showrunner, executive producers exit as Amazon eyes new creative direction. So new creative direction means that they got a treatment for this and it was piss. At least in my opinion. What do you guys think? That's my opinion of that is either that they just got like a treatment of it and they read it and they're like, what is this? Kratos was running after young boys or something, and or Kratos was a 2-foot tall, lesbian bat thing, or I don't know. She's an executive producer of what? God of War? Probably not anymore. They just cleaned house. So I mean, she may still be there, but I mean, they cleaned house on this show. Variety has confirmed the series showrunner and executive producer Rafe Jodkins, executive producers Hawk Osby and Mark Fergus have departed the project. They reportedly completed multiple scripts for the series, but Amazon and fellow studios, Sony Pictures Television, decided to go a different creative direction. So, yeah. So these clowns sent in some of the worst possible scripts ever for a God of War show. And, yeah, well, yeah. So, yeah. We've known she's executive producer for Wheel of Time. Wheel of Time is done. It's just it needs to nothing's going to change. There's no saving it. We just need to hope for a quick cancellation after episode 3 or season 3, right? So, I mean, Yeah, we've known she's executive producer for a while, right? But so it sure sounds like that they just, they kept giving them shit, and they finally just said, "Wow, you guys suck. We we got this title. We need it to be successful. We need to get somebody who like knows what the fuck they're doing." Um, let's see here. What's up, Gadfly? Depending on which reported budget you use, Rings of Power Season 2 had a minute stream per dollar representation ration between 29 to 1 and 6 to 1. So, well, then I don't know what you're saying. I like, what do you mean no shit? Like, like you said, like, I don't know what you're saying. Like, okay. So yeah, well, yeah. So like, they keep like the amount of times they keep trying to. It's just, it's sad, right? It's sad, but we know they keep doing it because they won't cancel Rings of Power. They can't. I don't think they can. I don't think they can. Let's see. Corey Barlog. I thought that said Balrog. Corey Barlog. Okay, so Santa Monica Studio creative director Corey Barlog remains on board as an executive producer. Placed, and then of course I think these are I think those are the actual game people. Let me see. Are those actually the people that were involved in the game? So it looks like the actual writers they got rid of. Maybe. Let's see here. Backyard Wrestling. I don't know who. Yeah, so he's, this is these look like the people that were producers for the game are still, so the game people seem to still be on the project, which I think should be how it works, right? But the creative team of like people that are supposed to be putting a show together are gone, at least from first glance. So Amazon and Sony will now look to hire new showrunner and assemble new writers' room to start fresh production, fresh on the project. The show was originally ordered in 2022, so in 2 years they could not put together. The thing that I find curious is how many scripts did they put together? How, because it says several, so it's like how many scripts did they put together? For them to be finally be I'm not, yeah, I don't, I don't know what you're sending me here. This is like we uh so sorry, so I'm curious how many scripts actually got sent for Amazon to reject, and how much rope they gave them to finally hang themselves that they just couldn't put up with it anymore. So there's some questions, right? So the show is co-produced between Amazon Studios. So Junkins remain under an overall deal with Sony where he will focus on new development. He remains showrunner of the Wheel of Time series adaptation. So is this going to be, is this sort of similar to like what's going on with like JJ Abrams? Like JJ Abrams got his big deal to do like the DC stuff, and then we haven't heard anything about it. Like, did they make a huge, like, did they realize they made a huge mistake after they? Hey, there you go, James Campbell. This is awesome because Rafe absolutely butchered the Wheel of Time adaptation. Keep him far away from any IP. Very good comment, James Campbell. Very good, love it. Yeah, so this is just, I hope this is just the start. Hey, what's up, Max? Be honest, Steve, you want Amazon to go bankrupt taking Wheel of Time to a full 8 seasons? I really don't. Like, I really don't. I there's no way it makes it, dude. It has to be done. It's done. Have we heard anything about the animated Wheel of Time prequels? Are those canceled? So they announced them, and we've heard nothing other than the announcement. So, it's another one of those things where they probably just were trying to build off the what little hype of the show was there, and hoping to get it's just it sounds like it's another ploy by Red Eagle to keep the fucking copyright, right? Red Eagle does a great job. They rebrand themselves, and then they release something shitty, and then they can keep the rights for ransom, right? But yeah, the White Tower series that they announced, we haven't heard another peep about. The Age of Legends movie. It's supposed to be what? It's supposed to be an Age of Legends. Oh, God, why can't I find the word? There's supposed to be 3 Age of Legends movies, which they announced and then they disappeared. So yeah, we haven't heard anything about that. Remember when Ryan Johnson supposedly has his own Star Wars movies? How's that working out for him? Yeah, exactly, SB. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, so like the remember when Dan and Dave had, Dan and Dave had that same thing, right? So like, and then they end up with Three Body Problem, which Three Body Problem may not get a second season. I think it's getting a second season. Like Three Body Problem is one of those that is actually, I think it's like was supposed to have like, I don't know, several seasons, and they decided to mash it into 3 seasons. They're doing like a second season, then like a really short third season of Three Body Problem. What's up, Sam? F Wheel of Prime. Matt is my favorite character. What's up, buddy? Thanks for the $2, Sam. Yeah, I don't know. Eurogamer is reporting that Sony seems to want God of War IP to be much bigger and start in Greece. Well, that makes sense. I mean, the God of War could be great. It could be a fantastic show, movie, both, right? I mean, there's a lot to build off of. It's just the fact that Rafe is an idiot and probably, gave him the most boring, bullshit script that involved, a bunch of just crap that had nothing to do with Kratos or, the God of War mythos or anything, right? It's probably another one of those instances like, Harry Potter is going on with HBO where the showrunner hasn't, absorbed any of the content and doesn't care to. They just, it's a popular title. I want to get my hands on it and play with it, and I want to, you should be excited to see how I fuck up your favorite things. That's how these showrunners and these directors seem to think. It's like, well, you love this thing, but that's not what I find interesting. What I find interesting is getting my hands on it, then spinning it around like it's a Rubik's cube, and then just trying to make my own bullshit out of it. So, yeah, well, the Harry Potter show guy never read the books, has no interest in reading books, and got mad at J.K. Rowling because she wanted them to actually follow the story. He's like, that's boring. That's not where I'm interested. I'm interested in like playing around with it and having my own take. It's like, well, then fuck off. Go write your own shit. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's crazy that's like it, and maybe just maybe we're getting to a point where like like somebody's looking at the bottom line of these things and they're like going, hey, I'm a money guy, I don't understand these things, I'm gonna hire Herb the fucking analyst to go find out what the fuck is going on here. And he just comes back and just says, look, the people you got in charge of these things don't know what the fuck they're doing. Maybe that's happening internally. I don't know. I hope so. But like until like I think the big thing is going to be finding out who takes over God of War. And then we'll see. I mean, it's already got to be way further behind than they wanted it to be since we've now wasted 2 years and couldn't get a script. Just imagine that. Imagine you're a writer and you've been given an IP like God of War and you have 2 years and you can't get a script out that gets approved because you're just that terrible. That's Rafe Judkins. That's Rafe Judkins. So hopefully this is the first step in just the end of his career. No, I doubt it's gonna happen. If he's got Gears of Wars 2, I bet you that his Sony deal is gone. I think like I don't know what else he's been loosely attached to, but I think this is the beginning of the end of whatever deal they I think Sony finally figured out maybe that they don't want him touching their shit. And if he's attached to Gears of War, then he won't be for long. Let's see. I wonder what these comments have to say. Let's see. I don't know what the hell this means. After the mess, Rafe made a Wheel of Time. Good riddance. Yep. There you go. Another Wheel of Time comment there. My thoughts exactly. Came here to say the same. Thank God he's not touching it anymore. Now let's do an Elden Ring series. So most of the comments are positive. Good. Judkins ruined Wheel of Time. No sense letting him ruin Gears of War 2. There you go. There's another one saying about Gears of War. Dude, this guy's a fucking idiot. What a fucking idiot. So wow, who can think this? Did he ruin Wheel of Time? I'm reading the fifth book, and it seems like he fixed the Wheel of Time so it isn't a meandering mess. Wow, what a retard! Like I haven't seen a more dumbass comment than that ever. What do you call the show? Oh, whatever. So plan hire a whole new writers room. Yeah, so they fired everybody. That's great. So I'm hoping we hear next that this overall deal is just I would imagine that they're just going to take the loss on that at this point. If they've taken God of War away, there's no way there's no way he does Gears. No way. Gears, like you got to remember, Gears is low key probably more freaking like testosterone build than God of War, right? So like, I don't think there's any way that. Well, yeah, Sony could destroy it themselves too. I think that's the big thing is who's taking over. That Division movie ain't gonna get made either. I doubt it. I doubt it. Doesn't Sony own Red Eagle? Red Eagle doesn't exist. Well, Red Eagle is what iWatt now, so I don't know if iWatt is owned by Sony or not. Right? Red Eagle turned into iWatt, so. Oh my God! There's a Cope C Screen Rant article on it. Oh, I don't know who thinks that this is bad. Anybody that thinks this is bad isn't paying attention. They're probably just behind. IMDb just gets updated by people, so like I'm not Yeah, right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I don't believe Gears of War anything will do well in this climate. So I think Gears of War, if it is made correctly, will be. But the problem is who gets their hands on it, right? I mean, the new Gears game is coming out soon, so Don't know where this Gears of War rumor is coming from. I don't see him announced for it. I heard about the Division. I didn't hear about. I did. Division. I thought he was attached to because of the Sony deal, and that was it. I don't remember the whole Gears thing. Um, but yeah, what's up, Jonathan? Good to see you, dude. Guy, good to see you. McCowan, welcome back. Um, well, I mean, a lot of the time, IMDb is updated by people, right? So, yeah, I think that you're probably yeah, because they need to hire new people, right? Which could be good. 3 years, we could be coming out of this mess, maybe, or starting to. I don't know. We'll see. Um, Gears would make a fucking great movie. Yes, yes. I think I understood that's what you meant. I may not have reflected that, but I think you're right. Like a Gears movie coming out right, a Gears show or movie coming out right now would not. It would be Halo. It would be Halo all over again. Right? I mean, I think that's just it would just be another just complete butchering. Yep, 3 year delay is good news. Like that sounds weird, but it is, right? Yep, we need more. We need more of this. We need more of this. So my hope is this is just like this is now two. Okay, so this is now two negative marks against Rafe Judkins. So maybe this is a sign of it's the end because like I know people don't want to count it, but the wheel of time is not a guaranteed fourth season. Okay, you have one of the most popular fantasy series of all time that was supposed to be an eight season deal with Amazon, and season 4 is not guaranteed. Season 4 is going to be greenlit based on its season 2. I'm sorry, season 4 is going to be greenlit on its season 3 numbers. That is a strike against him. That is, we have lost confidence in your ability to run this show. Now you're taking off God of War. Now what is he like? I don't even know what he is. What is he geared up to do? Hold on a second. What projects is he? Let's see here. What projects is he looking at right now, or supposed to be attached to? Excuse me. Upcoming God of War. Nope. Sorry, buddy. Let's see here. Writer upcoming, The Division. So, we'll see. We'll see. This is the one that trying to see here. When was this when was this announced? Jake Gyllenhaal, Jessica Chastain, are they actually in it or is that rumored? I have a feeling Tom Clancy ain't gonna put up with that bullshit. I don't think Tom Clancy's gonna put up with that bullshit. Do you guys think Tom Clancy can deal with it? They ruined everybody's boy. But hey, you should meet Sam. Here, Sam. Where's Sam? Well, there it is. Sam. There you go. That one's for you, Kane. Yeah, no, he ruined everybody's. But yes, Matt is a complete disaster. Well, in spirit, his ghost will come back and kill him. I haven't played the Division game, so it's one of those I don't know. Is Tom Clancy's dead? I didn't realize that. I don't know where I've been, but don't be too sure. Remember how gung ho they were on the Connect? Yeah, I do. I do. I don't know. Like I don't have a connection to the Division, so I don't know. It's just another post-apocalyptic, war game, right? Uh so it's like, it's like, oh great, another one. Yay. I don't know. I Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. The division's not something I'm looking forward to in any sense. So it's one of those I don't know anything really about it. So, uh, Ubisoft has been wearing his name like a skin suit for years. Yeah, it's true. I have over 100 hours in Division One. Good game, but the same studio made the bad Star Wars album. Oh shit. Yeah, I saw some clips of Star Wars Outlaws. Holy shit. Holy shit. Like, wow. Yeah, Ubisoft is going like I don't know what is with the self implosion of some of these game studios either. It's like it's sort of nuts. It's sort of nuts. It's I think that's the big benefit of just the gaming industry right now is just independent studios are just fucking just showing these AAA studios their fucking hand and just being like fuck you. Like, it's just the independent games are just taking over. And then you get like Wukong, and then you get your Space Marines, and you get those big ones, and those aren't AAA studios anyways, right? Either. So I don't know what was the last good AAA game that like lived up to expectations from release, right? Because I think Cyberpunk is doing very well now, but did he? I don't know. I see Tom Clancy's name is on everything, Max. So I don't know. Like maybe they cloned him, and just like his body is still making stuff. I don't know. Does anybody think there's a possibility we'll time we get another adaptation one day after this one is canceled? Maybe animated or movie. McCowan, I hate to say it, I don't think so. I think this is it. Um. It was Larry. Is Larian's AAA? Okay, that I mean, uh, yeah. Is that? I don't. Game Science isn't the trip was from software. Yeah, I guess so. Ghost of Sushi. Who made Hogwarts Legacy? I don't remember. Let's see here. Oh, that's no fucking good. That's thanks Google. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Hogwarts was Warner Brothers. Okay. Yeah, I know. Hogwarts was pretty big. Hogwarts is huge, actually. So was Elden Ring. So was Baldur's Gate 3. Oh man, I don't know. It would be nice, but it's one of those, and I hate to be a doomer when it comes to that, but you just sort of have to put the numbers out there, right? How long did we wait for this, right? I mean, we waited years and years and years and years to get this shot, and it's just completely been squandered. So for another studio to take a shot on it, it's gonna take a lot of convincing, I think, at this point. Maybe an animation because you could do it cheap. It may, but I don't. I just it's one of those things. It's gonna take. You're gonna have to have someone like who is like it's a passion project takes over studios. Like I fucking grew up with Wheel Time. We're making a Wheel Time show. It's just yeah, it's I don't think I think this was it and it just got squandered. And rather than getting like, I'm at the point now where it's sort of, maybe in 10 years, like, I'll be okay for them to take another shot, but like, some things gotta, some things gotta change before, like, I, because like, if it's anytime soon, uh, look, and I want to say this with much love for Henry Cavill. I love Henry Cavill. I love Henry Cavill. He has no control over anything. He doesn't. I love the man though. I think he's great. He should be in every fucking movie ever made. But uh, you know, he doesn't have any power, in my opinion. We'll see. But the Warhammer show is not happening probably, or he's left it, or uh he's not going to produce anything, man. It's a pipe dream at this point. That we all know Cavill is like a nerd, which is great. Um, but he's not going to be able to get his vision past any of these other people right now. That's all. He hasn't yet. He hasn't yet. So there's no sign that his passion for some of these things is going to shine through on anything. They haven't yet. He's been in some real duds, right? I think Henry needs to choose his projects more carefully. He's been in a lot of stinkers lately, right? But that's the problem. But I don't think that's. But I don't see that's where I don't know that's his fault. He may be in a position where he just needs to take what he's offered. We don't know what he's getting offered. Like, I know the new like yeah, he's doing a Voltron, right? He's doing a Voltron or something, and then there's like, he's supposed to be in the Highlander show, but like, that was announced a long time ago. So I don't know. He's a great actor, and I want to see him acting a lot more and all that. But I just, when it comes to and we all love him for his nerdydom, but I don't think he can save any project. He hasn't shown he has any power to change any storylines in anything he's been in yet. So yeah, so I love Henry Cavill though. I wish everybody would listen to him. Well, he's attached to the Highlander show. It's just waiting to be come out, I think. Yeah, I need to get back into Wukong. I got like maybe a third of the way through, maybe half. I don't know. And then I just got busy. I need to finish it. I keep meaning to go back to playing Wukong, but I just haven't had a chance. Is Warhammer officially canceled? Yeah, I think. Yeah, so it's just like, yeah, look, I don't know. We need a major shift in some of this shit, and maybe this is part of, maybe, you know yeah, no, he's not right. And that's because he right. So exactly. I mean, it's one of those, like, everybody was so, because he's, we all know that Warhammer is a passion for Henry Cavill, right? So everybody was excited when he got attached to it, and it was, oh, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different because he loves it. It's like, well, he loved The Witcher too. That wasn't different. And it's one of those, just like the wrong people have their hands on a lot of this shit, and it's just, right now, there's no showing that anything is going to be different. Thanks, SB, man. Good to see you, dude. Thanks for popping in. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those. I wish we were at a point where we could say, you know what, a guy like Henry Cavill is an executive producer, and or fuck it, just the only way that I could see there being any difference being made by him is if he was 100% announced the showrunner of something, right? If you're not a showrunner, if you're an executive producer, if you're not the showrunner, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. It's that's all there is to it. Like if you're not the showrunner, you're not going to be able to affect what's going on. So I mean, I don't know, but it's one of those things. I think this is a good thing. I think this is a very good thing. I think this is I am eager to see who takes this over. I think that is like I said, that is the next big hurdle for this to show if there's any changes going on at Amazon. I think is if we get somebody with actually some actual like talent show running this, then maybe there's actually some changes happening. They keep splitting the rights up for these properties, which makes it almost impossible to get. And yeah, 100%. Well, I mean, that's part of the mess with, that's part of the mess with, Rings of Power and Lord of the Rings and oh hell, Wheel of Time too, right? Those rights are sort of split up as well. That's why we have this possible animated White Tower show and this possible fucking trilogy of Age of Legends shit, which probably will never happen. It's just another push to keep the rights. And it's like, well, we want the rights. Well, if you're not gonna, like, it's one of those things I've never understood. You have the rights, make something. Why aren't you making something? Yeah, Salky. So yeah, that's true too. That's true too. So I don't know. It's which so they have till December to finalize an agreement for the show, which is a death sentence. That's why they attached actors that have moved on. Are you talking about is that are you talking about Warhammer? I think Warhammer's dead. Yeah, IWAT is the biggest problem, 100%. IWAT, Red Eagle, whatever the fuck you want to call them, have been the biggest problem for Wheel of Time since like it's the worst thing that happened to the rights of Wheel of Time. It got Red Eagle got the rights and they didn't know what to do with it, and now they still have the rights and they still don't know what to do with it. They have, and they, now IWAT, you have you got the show coming or the show out, so IWAT tries to take advantage of it and announce their fucking bullshit, trilogy, which has nothing to do with it. And it's just a mess. But I agree, IWAT is the problem, or one of the biggest problems. Obviously, Rafe is a problem, but what's up, Alan? This is a happy day. Kratos may be saved. Who's that dude talking at the bottom right? I don't know. This is one of those things that they make. Oh, hey, it actually closed that time. Awesome. Warhammer show is dead. Praise the Emperor. That's yeah. Isn't it sad we're living in this age where we're happy when a show gets canned or a movie gets canned. It's pretty right. It's one of those. I'm definitely. It's like the newest series that I've been in. Carl. Dungeon Crawler Carl. whether they actually make a show or not. It could be a great show. You're right, Easton. Easton, who has been listening to what the hell? Oh, I'm sorry. Sending me some weird text, guys. What the hell is happening? I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Sorry. Your stream keep crashing 5 minutes after I join. Also, hi all. Is it crashing on you guys? At least we have Night Bitch. Mahalaner, you have invoked the Night Bitch. Here you go. Here she comes.
We're thin.
I could crush a walnut with my vagina. Night bitch.
Movie of the year. Movie of the year. Okay. I'm sorry, Chris. I don't know what they don't I don't sorry, Chris. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You know what's wrong? Come on, Night Bitch is going to be movie of the year. You need your. What are you talking about? Night Bitch is going to be awesome. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh God, is that actually going forward? No. Fuck. That's been rumored to be a thing for a long time. Oh, no. Oh, it says on March 8th it was on hold. You saw something that it's live action Sword in the Stone remake isn't happening, says Damsel director. Oh, well, thank God if it's the person that did Damsel. Fuck me. That's great. Well, but you said you saw that. Where did you see this, Josh? Because when I looked it up, everything I see is saying it's not happening. Delayed indefinitely on March 8th is the last thing I see. We are getting a Wheel of Time card game called Cards of Eternity. What? Hold on. I gotta look this up now. No. The person that did Damsel, the show Damsel on Netflix, was supposed to be the one doing Sword in the Stone, and the last update that he gave was that Sword in the Stone was not being made, which is a good thing, especially if that fucking hack is doing it. What's it called? Cards of Eternity. Okay, let's see here. Are you looking for change again? What are you doing?
I'm just looking through.
Why? Oh, you're just looking? You don't need money again, do you? Journey to Another Age with Cards of Eternity of Wheel of Time. What in the fuck is this? Aether Games. Aether Games secures exclusive rights for Wheel of Time. Cards of Eternity, the Wheel of Time. Is this actually a thing? The hell is this? I don't think this must be something different then. Yeah, that can't be it, right? It doesn't look like it at all. I hope not. Cards. It no. That's is this a relevant game? Is this it? What? What the fuck is this? What am I looking at here? Let's see what happens. Success. I already supplied an email. I want to see. I want to. I want to see what the hell is happening here. I hope you guys. I didn't share the screen with my email, did I? Okay, good. I hope. Didn't even send me a follow-up email. What a shit show. I wonder if they're like, huh? This is weird. Yeah, this is not. Like I don't understand what this is. Well, and then like you click on it's now Eternity, whatever. Wow. Is it $1.99 per draw? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. It's just my price. My email is not hidden. It's profitthedragon.com or profitthedragon at gmail.com. Feel free. That's a weird one. That is a weird one. There's a trailer if you want to watch it. Was that not the trailer right there that I was just had on there? I own this. I own the loudest keyboard ever made. Yeah, it's true. True. Short on this. Fuck. What do we got here? Live action Merlin movie? What the hell is that? All right. Matthews will direct the live action Disney Merlin separate project live Merlin is a separate project from the live-action Sword in the Stone remake for Disney Plus, but it's unknown if Merlin will premiere on Disney Plus. So this isn't Sword in the Stone either. This is just some bullshit. What the fuck are they doing? Oh God, what are they doing?
There we go. I got all that I needed.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's happening with Sword of the Stone. I know you. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how that goes. Have you seen anything new about the Pendragon cycle? I know you were more impressed than I was, but what do you got going on back there, buddy?
Putting my coins away.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, Chris. That game is just like it's like freaking Fortnite. You can hear Matt with his gambling winnings in the background. No, that's Flopsy. That's Flopsy. It does look like Cards of Eternity is just a game studio that licensed Wheel of Time to make one set of cards. I don't understand this shit. Can somebody explain it to me? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, it's just like an untapped, it's an untapped, just money stream. I don't understand why nobody can figure out that Wheel of Time has this massive potential to make boatloads of money for people. They just don't get it, I guess. I don't know. Just looking at what I saw for Cards of Eternity, I don't trust it very much. It doesn't. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. Sorry. So yeah, but that's the big news. I don't know if there's anything else here. Narg had sent me something a while ago. I think this is the same thing you sent me, Salty, about Sanderson, but that's for another day. Iwat is the fucking bane of Wheel of Time. That's I don't think is with while Iwat is in charge, I don't think we're going to get anything good Wheel of Time. Steve, go watch the production diaries. Didn't I already do that, or isn't there more? I saw it. It looked like shit. I watched it live, didn't I? Is there new ones? Four weeks ago. Wrapping production. Oh man. There we go. At least the horses don't disappear. I'll check them out. I just I don't know. I know you're looking for it. I will give it a chance. I will definitely give it a chance. Everyone told us we couldn't do this. Oh, they're fighting bulls. All right. I don't know. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. I watched something because you told me to. I watched something about Pendragon Cycle. Look, okay, there is so many like different genres of games you could do with Wheel of Time. Dude, you can make an MMO with Wheel of Time. It would be freaking wild. You know, whether you do, you know, you can be an Asherman, you can be an Aes Sedai, choosing your Aja, you could be a freaking sword master, blade master, it could be a Shanti. Like, there's all kinds of things you could do with it, and they just like don't do anything. IWAT sucks. It's all like IWAT is just it's just that's the problem. I went down a rabbit hole watching AI generated Silmarillion trailers the other day. Decent compared to ROP, albeit lacking the comedy found in ROP. Yes, ROP as a comedy is top tier, especially when Rufio's around. Somebody did. I thought somebody. I'm not sure who it was asking about the Dune trailers. I am not really sure what to think about the new Dune trailers yet. What's up, Easton? You good, bro?
Mm-hmm.
How's it going, Flopsy?
Good.
Yeah?
Mhm.
You know, Mario Party came out, right?
It did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's such a it's a completely wasted IP for how popular it is. It's crazy. It's nuts, and that's why I still it's one of those like I still think that Sanderson is making a mistake. I think he should just make a game / movie studio, call it Dragonsteel Productions, and make his like just start making money. Dune trailer from today looks good.
I have to get another quarter
You have to get another quarter. Why?
because one of them fell into your PC.
The hell is this? All right, let's see here. What am I looking for? Dune. We're talking about the show, right? The new Dune show. 9 hours ago. Ooh, it's a long one. Okay, I'll have to check it out. You know what's been really good? The Penguin. The Penguin's been really good. I think like the DCEU might be on a rebound. The Dune New Spring Show. Yeah, that's basically what it is, right? It's like a prequel, like a mega prequel. I'll give it a shot. I mean, it could be good. I'll tell you, I've been enjoying Penguin, that's for sure. Colin Farrell's crazy. Colin Farrell's a nut job. Yeah. Dude, yeah, you guys are right. Like, YouTube is acting like shit. It's just not. Well, it's not loading for crap. Oh no shit. Ragnar Lothbrok's in it, huh? I'll definitely give it a. I feel bad for him. I feel like he's. Oh God, what was that show that had the better white cloaks than the I forgot the name of it. Something the wolf shit. Oh God, it was another HBO show. Is he the main character in it? Travis Fimmel? I'll definitely give it a shot if he's the main character or one of the main characters. Raised by Wolves, yes, that's it. Raised by Wolves. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they did. Yeah, it's funny. It's it's funny that you all know exactly what I'm talking about. They did White Cloaks better than Wheel of Time on Raised by Wolves. Yeah, 100%. I think I actually made that comparison a few times because like they did. It just was. They were better White Cloaks. They actually had the symbolism right. Yeah, I just skimmed it. Like he's in that trailer a lot. So is he? I don't know. Is he like the main character? Yeah, he was in it a lot. When's this come out? Dune Prophecy looks interesting. Still kind of hope they show us the aftermath of the war against the machines. See, I don't know enough. I don't know much about Dune. I never got into Dune, so I'm just sort of like just absorbing what I'm getting from the movies. Like, and I enjoyed the both the new movies to an extent. I had some problems with the second one, but but that could also be because I don't understand as much of what's going on. But they were pretty good, but there was some weird stuff for me. I'd have to break them. Not enough for me to like be like. I enjoyed them still, right? I mean, I guess that's where I'm at. You want me to watch this now? All right. Okay.
We've never seen a horse like this.
She's never seen a horse like this. Wow. Sorry, I had to watch it now. Oh my god! Again, how much further how much further out ahead of everybody HBO is when making these shows. It's seriously to the point where like HBO just does it better than everybody else. Like they're so far better. Like they're just cinematography and set design and all that stuff. Still don't understand how you don't have the spacing guild. What do you mean? Me personally, Frank? What are you talking about? Yeah, they're especially. I judge them against what we're getting these days too, right, Mahalaner? So it's like in terms of like comparison, like to like I enjoy them. I'm not being fed a bunch of bullshit, and I can sit down and watch it and enjoy it for the most part. Yes, I find some problems in it, but they weren't enough big enough problems that it ruined it for me, right? So is he evil because it's Mark Strong and he's British, so he has to be evil, right? I'm just saying, he's always evil.
There are secrets we have.
Hey, we all know who that is, right? That's Morgaze. In Dune, they don't have something important that to understand the power struggle in that movie. Copy, gotcha. Yeah, look, it's yeah, like there were people that were jumping off the drinking the Kool-Aid like it's a perfect movie and series. It's not, but it was enjoyable to a point. I'm gonna watch this. Yeah, Mark Strong's great. Yeah, I love him too. He's fantastic. This has a good cast, so coming from the books, he wasn't evil in Kingsman. You're right, he wasn't. I stand corrected. 100% right. Wasn't he Merlin? Was he Merlin in Kingsman? Wipe out the sisterhood. The man is onto something. Hey, I'm not even gonna deny you're right. She just cut that chick's neck in half. So an event, it's coming soon. Okay, cool. Like I'm gonna watch it. It looks good, right? I mean, it's hard to tell from the trailers. The trailers. Some of the trailers, if they're done with any type of mastery at all, it's hard to tell, right? So I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see. Hopefully, it doesn't devolve into girl power stuff. It doesn't look like it will. I mean, I hope. I mean, from the first glance, but I'm also not near an expert on the Dune franchise at all. Is this based off some of the books, or is this like are they going in their own way here? Does anybody know? It's based on the extended universe books by the original author's son. Okay, so there you go. Hopefully it does it pays it. Hopefully it does it justice. Right, that's always your hope with these things. That it's doing what it should be doing, not going off all half cocked. Wiping out the. How would you wipe out the Bene Gesserit though? That seems like it's pretty losing battle. I guess Mr. Travis Fimmel has some sort of voice blocking power, right? He must. I don't know. Look, it looks interesting enough. I want to try it out. Are any of you watching The Penguin? I'm curious because it's been pretty good. It's been pretty entertaining. I've enjoyed it. I've been watching it on release, so yeah, it's been good. It's been good. All right. Well, yeah. So I didn't plan on. I didn't really have. You check it out. Yeah, I would say check it out. I would hope that's also it's a little. The only thing I wish there was some sort of the only I was talking to somebody about Penguin the other night. The only I shouldn't even say a problem. The only thing I wish they did was give you some sort of Batman doesn't need to be in it, but it would be nice if there was some sort of it would be nice if there was a like just recognition that Batman was active. Like even if Penguin's like walking around and he sees the bat signal and he's just like sort of walks different or like walks in the shadows or something, right? Just something something about the just something yeah just a line like, hey, what are you doing making a stop doing that out there. You want to get caught by the bat or something, just something to acknowledge that Batman's out there, right? That's the only thing. They've decided to just go like completely ignoring the Batman's active. That's the only issue. I and that's a small issue. The show's been great. Colin Farrell is a fucking crazy, like, wow. But it's not. That's just like a tiny little nitpick. I think it would, develop the world a little better if you knew that Batman was active out there doing some stuff. But other than that, it's like the show has been like very, very entertaining. So I look forward to it. That Hell's Kitchen, man. Hell's Kitchen's my favorite show. Chef Ramsay beating up a bunch of idiots. Oh yes, but yeah, yes. So we are with that. You know what? That's where is it? Right here. There it is. God of War showrunner dead. Rafe Judkins is dead and buried. So hopefully this is the start. Yeah, if you're looking for a show, Penguin, I would suggest right now. That Slow Horses I like a lot too. On Apple TV. New season of Silos coming out soon, I think. So that'll be. Well, hopefully that's good. We never know with some of these, but Bigfoot hunting. Ancient Apocalypse came out too on Netflix. I gotta check that out too. So there's some stuff out to watch. So, oh boy. So before I wrap up, anything that I missed? Too bad they didn't do God of War first and then fire him before he touched Wheel of Time. Yes. Yes. It is too bad. But maybe us Wheel of Time passionates have saved God of War. Maybe we have done a good thing for God of War fans by being so outspoken about how shitty Wheel of Time is. So we can maybe talk, give ourselves a pat on the back for helping save God of War. Well, I shouldn't say save it yet. We have to see who takes it over. Because that's it could if Ryan Johnson takes over God of War, it's like, oh no. It's like, no. So we need to see who takes it over before we get too happy or excited. It's good that Jake and Rafe is gone. It's very good that he's gone. Hopefully, hopefully he's gone from everything. He doesn't deserve any shows to run. But I think that's the big question I have for people is if for instance, Wheel of Time, if they removed Rafe as showrunner and said, you know what, we want to continue with the show, we're going to get a good showrunner and pick up from 4. Do you think that's even possible with the damage that's been done? I just don't know. I feel like it's gone too far. Like it's just like if somebody took over for season 4 instead of Rafe and said, like, I love Wheel of Time, I'm going to honor the books, but actually mean it instead of the liar, right? Do you think? I don't know that. I just feel like it's too far gone. It's sad. It's sad to admit that, but it's just so ruined. It's just so ruined. It's so ruined. I never finished playing the Wheel of. We never finished the game, did we, Easton?
What?
We never finished the Wheel of Time game, did we? Remember the Wheel of Time game?
Oh.
We never finished. We got stuck, didn't we?
Yeah.
We ran out of mana or something, and we got stuck, didn't we?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I wonder if I could beat that in a night if I knew what I was doing. I don't know. Yeah, it's exactly Mulholland. He's not the only problem. At this point, it's just so fucked. It's just, I don't. And the thing, and even if they cancel it now, I don't see it being made again, and ever. Honestly, that sucks. That hurts to say too, but yeah. And I don't see. I don't know. We'll see. I'm curious if the White Tower cartoon is actually going to get made, and I am curious if the trilogy of Age of Legends is actually going to get made, or if iWatt is just up to its old tricks, announcing projects and then not doing them to try and keep the rights. Which I've never understood. You have the rights to something and you don't make anything with it. What's the point? I don't get it. But they need major course corrections for everybody. The whole thing. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's the thing, Kane. Too, right? Is there a way to do that? Because Matt's the stuff that unless you just say the freaking bedpost freaking sword spear isn't actually, like, because they're trying to pass that off as Eshendari, they've eliminated his need to go to the waste in the book or in the show. So, like, do you just ignore that? And unfortunately, we're going to go through season 3, so it's going to be too far to send him that direction now, right? So, I think a Wheel of Time animated series could definitely work, 100%. But I don't know that they'll do that. Like, animation is still it's coming along and being thought of in more serious ways. But, like, I know Sanderson, for instance, wants, like, Stormlight to be live action because he doesn't feel like animation is taken seriously enough. Which I think, it's getting better, but I think that's probably right for now. But this is good news. it will be even better news if we get word that a good executive producer is taking over, um, or a good showrunner is taking over. That's sort of the next step here. I want to. It'll be nice to see who takes over, and then there'll be, hopefully we'll have a concrete victory if they put a good showrunner in charge of this. So, um, it won't work, Captain America, 100%. So, all right, everybody. Well, yeah. So I felt like this is worth talking about for a little bit. So I'm glad you all. They've just eliminated the Fox pendant. He won't get it. It's just they're just eliminating Matt's storylines. They don't like Matt. So no, he didn't leave. He was removed. Anomander. He was removed. He was fired. He didn't leave. They removed him. Rafe tried to. Rafe's group submitted several scripts, and they denied them all, and finally got tired of waiting and fired him. So he was fired. So he probably was fired because he was trying to put a bunch of old women in and tried to race and sex change Kratos into a girl. So I wouldn't put it by him. Wouldn't put it by him. Or there was, or just made Rafe like have a boyfriend, or had made, what am I talking about? It made Kratos have a boyfriend, right? Yeah, the manliest guy in the world had a boyfriend. What's that, buddy? What?
So like a Kratos is a real.
No, Kratos isn't God of War, bud.
Yeah, I know that. But like,
Dude, wouldn't that be cool if Kratos was in Wheel of Time? Fuck yeah, hell yeah.
I thought you were talking about.
That'd be great.
Like there's somebody named Kratos.
Yeah, there's no reason to have a Fox medallion, right? Since Perrin has a shield that does the same thing, right? So, God knows nobody would want to purchase a, Fox medallion for merch or anything, right? But we don't want to merchandise the Wheel of Time. We don't want to make money. Oh boy. Likely they made Freya the lead and Kratos the sidekick. Probably. It had to be bad to the fact that they've submitted scripts and they're like, no, go again. No, go again. All right, we've had enough. You're fired. It's like, can imagine being in that writer's room. Why is this so hard, Rafe? It's fucking a video game. They have a storyline. What is the problem? Well, I don't wanna just follow the storyline. I wanna mess it up and make it my own. It's like, oh, well, get the fuck out of here then. God damn it. Should have said that when we hired you, you dumb fuck. It's the problem. People won't stay in their lane. Just you would be revered if you just take the source material and put it on screen. People would love you for it. Oh wait, it would almost be too much. It would be permeating everywhere. Yeah. So. All right, everybody. But it's getting late. Thanks for hanging out, Enomander and Kane. Thanks for chatting. I haven't seen you guys in chat before, so thank you. Unless you guys are here by different names, thank you for joining in. There hasn't been much Wheel of Time news lately, so it was nice to have something to talk about, even if it was really late at night. But hopefully there will be more to come. I'm neck deep into. We're doing the Sanderson stuff on Tuesdays, talking about Wind and Truth, and we're going to be upticking talking about Dungeon Crawler Carl. So, awesome. Well, thank you. I hope. Thank you for being here and joining us, and I hope you had some fun talking with us. We're a crazy bunch of people, but we try to have fun, and if you don't like Rafe Judkins, then you're in the right place. So so thank you very much for being here and for commenting and joining in the conversation. It's always fun to meet new people and have these discussions. So we have a lot of them. So hopefully we see you again, both of you. And oh, cool. Well, thanks, Kane. I'm glad you said something. So it's nice. It's always nice to see new people in chat, or people that have been lurking, or people that I can have you know some more conversations with. So thank you for the support and watching. And I'm glad you're in chat, man. Appreciate it. So thank you guys. I'm gonna go get some sleep. And McCowan, Trip, good to see you. Thank you, Trip, for being here. Sure, you're just no. Come on. We have to glurp glurp. Stop it. You know that's not true. Sorry, I'm getting tired, so I'm just not making sense. So thank you all for being here. We will see who takes over, and if it's somebody good, I would be excited. And I'm going to take this as a good sign. I think this is another sign that season 4 of Wheel of Time is doomed, and that is a good thing. Okay, it's a good thing. So thank you all for being here, and we'll be back soon with something. Hopefully some Wheel of Time news, something for me to make fun of, or whatever. Or maybe we'll just do an old-fashioned tier list here soon. I was talking to Nathan about it. Maybe we'll do an old-fashioned tier list here soon for the good stuff, for the actual story. So keep your eyes for that, and we will catch you soon. Thank you very much. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Thanks, guys. And gals.